Hello and welcome to another video. Today's video is about the Mini EV and me getting used to how to use an electric vehicle. What mileage can I get out of it? How and when should I charge it? So if you're not into the EV car thing, then this video is probably not for you. Not much else to see. So I've had the car just over a week now, and I've got to admit I love it. I've had a really good time. Remembering before this I had a Mercedes CLS500, a V8 5-litre 4-door coupe, which was a beautiful car, very powerful, very fast, very smooth, very quiet. The Mini obviously is chalk and cheese. Now we're talking about something much smaller, although in overall dimensions actually I've got a lot more space inside the Mini than I did in the CLS, and one of the reasons I eventually chose to get rid of the CLS was because it was quite difficult for me to get in and out. The door line was very low, so I bend over quite a lot, you know, to get in and out, and that's a problem I don't have with this Mini. Plenty of leg room, plenty of elbow room, good visibility. So from that point of view, it's better than the Mercedes. The seats are very comfortable. Where the Mini obviously is a new challenge for me is it's quite bumpy. It's quite a hard ride. It's not uncomfortable in any way, but compared to the air ride suspension that you get on a Mercedes, you know, you don't even know you're going over potholes in that car, whereas in this you definitely do. But having got used to that, in terms of power and performance, for the majority of driving that you do, which is around town and out onto the motorway, this I would say is almost as quick. The Mercedes was probably quicker if you really floored it, but at that point you've got you know, V8 rumble, and you know, you're quite you're handling quite a big car. You know you're driving something very fast, whereas with the Mini, just because I'm using hand controls, slight touch on the accelerator with very little effort, and suddenly, you know, you're flat out. So very different experience, but very quick, surprisingly quick, up to about 80 miles an hour, at which point the power just disappears. Where obviously in the Mercedes, you know, that went on to 155 miles an hour or something. So very different, but you never used it. You know, you might have used it once just to see what is it like, you know, but you don't need it. Now then, the Mini was charged the day before yesterday, and we went on a shopping trip into town and back, which was probably about 25 miles. So when we got home last night, the range was down to about 70 miles. We decided to come out today to do another shopping trip in Hull, which is a round trip of about 82 miles. So we decided to charge it up on the 3-pin charger this morning. My electricity rate, I don't get a cheap tariff overnight. I get 16 pence per kilowatt hour. Doesn't matter what hour of the day I use it, so there's no advantage to me charging overnight. So my partner didn't want to go out in the dark, in the cold, wet last night to plug it in, so she got up this morning, and after making the breakfast, she went and plugged the car in for 3 or 4 hours. So when we finally decided to come out just after lunch, the car was fully charged back up to 97%. Not fully charged, but adequate. We had a range at that point of 96 miles. So anyway, we've just arrived in Hull, and I've currently got a range of 71 miles. So the trip here is 41 miles. So that would indicate a range of 112 miles according to the actual performance compared to the predicted performance. So we've got more than enough to get back home, 41 miles to get back home. So the 3-pin charge has probably cost me less than £2. So that makes it very economical. I'll put some numbers on the screen to be more precise, so that you can see exactly what figures I got. So yeah, we are enjoying the car. It is proving quite easy to live with, and it is proving quite economical charging it the way we do. I have got a BP Pulse network subscription. It isn't activated yet. I'm waiting for them to send me my card. That would allow me to have a rate of 32p per kilowatt hour on their network, and as a subscription holder you don't have to pay the service £1.20, which you do as a guest. So that's a useful service to have if you're out and about. Bearing in mind our lifestyle, because I'm retired, we're not under any pressure normally to get anywhere at a particular time. So, you know, if we do need to stop for half an hour to charge the car, it's not really a problem for us. You know, I'm not on my way to work, I'm not on my way to meetings, you know, there's no rush for us. And in the circumstances where we do have to perhaps do a long unpredictable trip, under pressure, time restraints or whatever, we still do have a petrol vehicle, you know, our Mini Cooper S convertible, so that's our fallback position, if you like. So yeah, that's it so far, folks. Really enjoying it.
Just be a second. Yep, that's all complete.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye. Well, folks, this is the Humber Bridge. Okay, well, we're home now, and the range says 26 miles, and then 1 minute later it says 27 miles. Well, to summarise today's trip, we left home with a range of 96 miles, 97% charged. The round trip was actually 80 miles, and when we got home we had a range of 27 miles left. So the actual range is 107 miles. The full charge cost £4.62 at 16 pence per kilowatt. So that works out at 107 miles to a cost of 4.3 pence per mile. Considerably cheaper than my Mercedes, which cost me 23.6 pence a mile. So about an 80% saving altogether. Well, that's my first week with the Mini EV and I'm loving it. We've done 590 miles. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share. And if you've got any comments, leave them below. See you in the next one. Bye.